okayfm 101.7.
Na no bi wan ye mrani mu ni ye no ntwegomo na na me mo atwe
that's a very Joseph.
na boko de
Oh, Yamia Baroma, and no, there, as a cotoko share no when you pa.
papa na no so na ye kwasi de ala me kwa me ka che house fo no se na ma kwasi de na mo ni ye bebo
But no, well, maybe I may be wrong, but you'll be totally.
bi ti onana
Sabrite ball and come wasam. I don't know, you're gonna boss what. Men come wasam. Yes, I'm a one way football fan. My problem is with how the book go now, disallowed. Was it an offside or it was not an offside?
see any VAR nti antimi ahu
Because my share the baby a young to say ball no move here no na boy no move here baby say say at the time a player no a single pass of pen na owo ansa na o share ball no it's something that has been agitating my mind outside and ka bocha na ka VR one ma nke be ya be 30 times or 50 times na yanya yes but it's so actually so o ma o mu blame player and so ball penalty no but about you crab penalty sem baju so what you ka baju Italian player binana on through play no onokra biasi na no bia ni so no ni penalty bopa so player no ball penalty na say no you say the some over bon say adena Robert Lionel Messi ni na Ronaldo ni na a point in time o mabo penalty asenda so but on the whole I think anwa kotokona has ball no ma Ghana for energy football I will say that to me at was more especially you know who for supporters no in fact wamoma Ghana ball no epejan mu kotoko supporters no man na manyina no sha the fighting spirit no wo and before and after the match no o sha wo supporters na ni de na Ghana football no ya correct say Barcelona and Real Madrid and Liverpool no Manchester. The back home in Ghana Kotokona you know omutima ball so say I really enjoyed yesterday's match. I'm honestly saying so I did enjoy and ball no pa ama mani so twaso league mu that's a bit of a FIFA club, no Ghana team, you bet him a cook. Anyway, any Mugu,
Nane,
yes,
generally, Siakase Obi, charlatanic activities. Emra, a sonny do moi, young Chenason. Obi by argument to be say, me wama saw them. Ena me kan say me ton ebi asofo no bi ton kosua kokko ebi eto abura mu nsuo na no boxer bi kra wo boxing wo de sofo bi ayi sticker abo no to en kwa de bro mo bu no sticker nti no ko omu kunu eno wo obi dia wo obe kwotwe exams a betua 1006 na topen ba akwara no be pass na akwala na mpaase a na de me kɔ ayi akɔgyina court say o kan asɛm metua 1000 cedis akwala na mpaase nti deferring by false pretense na mi wa nka akɔ abusumfi a nka nkɔ ye ne ekɔtwa nwan ni kokɔ ɛwɔ hɔ no it say papa yenwe emre yi sɛ de siti obi ka sɛ me wo masɔre fi a me practice me religious beliefs nya ne ma nyina na nyankopɔn wo ba afɔde o ye ma ye enkomo yi eti sen pa
mo my enyan enyan simplistic view no wa ma son danim mre say Open say winya 5,000. Brand 1,000. Or brand 1,000 now. Na double no. I'm on 5,000. Money doubling itself is an offense.
Okay.
Money doubling is an offense. And therefore, even Sakura Yatono, Toko need to do Gaming Commission Board, and our lines are winning. Nasa look.
Banane. Enya yeniana Nyankopon say to abo dogu nsuo na da atwo nsabeka.
Oh, I guess so simplistic say to abo do na na opa ko gina nsuo na tubu bubu pa no gum. Na sa won sabeka eye kasa bebu.
Okay.
Eye kasa bebu. So even money doubling is an offense. Men am dem ho. No, megare asra na makojina eba la rev any golden bean anymore and now oba kubasi baby am chambers no one adum because I'm directly opposite Ramsia. Ramsia
dan ark when
no wo ark opoku nyama poku no me wona chi in fact from nyama poku the next 2 buildings so no where the name chambers for
wona kwa na me say o kire ma de secondary school DCOP operado no so chambers wo no
okay me Bank of Africa board elimhwe
mehu pa na British
Council come the next 2 buildings in so na wo call British Council
ma te pa minimum pa
the chambers no nyina every non son and fan on the trade is some call from one no some for electricity eko madam for ejaba ho nyina no okay no kono no do no ba san life ni kina ho Zabin can directly undermine my terrible dynamic on my shit. But no, I am all that's all can I know. But some running case of daddy, you are carrying a prostitution into that show. Marine movie. I don't think I won't catch it. Or no, or no, way, no, outside. No, I want a private. No, I big now. Now, no, that. No, I just can't wait to Yamoko. But it's Yamra. Yes, I'm not going to hear. I'm not a Korabi who won't attend to a grammar. Now, a Koran young shadings. Okay, to a crown, some refugee, one refugee, one another. Then the Bishawa or the Akran on the Buffy, one Murphy has sent coming and then. It's Yamra. So, Obi. In the case of Agradaa, you know, you're young man on a man of sub capture, you're full. Because in Katama, advert to the buyer, no one on the TV nation said, bra, Oba, Madame Winning. It's electronic practices. And a look around that advert in the correct camera. And we cannot carry out this advert in any enlightened society. But advert you want me ya cheye. Advert you want me ya cheye. And I nipa bebre koye. And I been cry gi wa musika. E been cry so wa report to my police force so to mo a police force mu ya won. Let me take this opportunity to say make a better tackle mo. There will be a lot of problems for Mame Agradaa. And you say bia neighbor bia. No, because only any problem breaking she has Agradaa Diniska, the Bapus Famania, Omon Cochino, the Bapus Famania, Omuntu Anamo. A business is a man from my prostitute, the Nassamana Agradaa. And to say, Senwa, what got them with Sam? The Papa in Shanka, and you bear Bosman. So what's you super man for this first splash Agradaa? A didn't see Ghana had that. A didn't see that. I'm not criminal once. Was a saying, I'm not complaining to me why then. He said, so I'm not police for so why then. If we said, yeah, fashion from above, Mamma Cochino, and that above you. So, Mama, you're organizing a home for more drama. Now, coming back to the party system, and the full view, full clear, it is only Agradaa. There are other TV stations. And it was like there's an abundant lawlessness and indiscipline in Africa, south of the Sahara. But I'm told that Cote d'Ivoire is in so many some parts of Africa. Some parts of Africa.
Nana, a bit more argument here, the any mumray or bontain say, now more swam with this kind of call, you know, a dear Mrakacher war. What's the yard, that's a brand and ra be who be a son, your friend, black church, a water chimine, Timber Junction. Was say, who register a 150 Ghana cedis, and who register yan 1,500. A bra sika who register and TV so run. And the most
wrong. You see, the institutions should not allow these things to happen. Meanwhile, you have the YOCO, you have the special prosecutor, you have the national investigation, you have the and then them. You have all the institutions. But that explains why even in enlightened societies, you need to register the churches. In enlightened societies, Obiri Boahen for tax or for this or for that, you must register the church. But guarantee. And I say, I buy no basic assemblies now more than what I saw, the beer watching, the beer person who preaching, who register. Now assembly no so and your tax system. Well, how do we allow Kojo Kwabana Akuya Agoa? No, what sorry, in the beer, and I was Sibo Danu, and now I am fine, in the beer. I mean, there's a thing in your baby over the Kobosum we were. You must register. Location, you were Bosom for, and a wabba. Wubayen. And I'm said, oh, yeah, the end of the Nananum, I am spiritual. Me profess me religion. Nanano say, Uber train yami, who train yami, no. My child say, whoa, qua. And fat rotra a yellow, who coffee a fat rotra a yellow. Would do baby, I say, I me do a name, see an immunity. Trotra back over the camp, making a bear one and now fat, who can I ye and what was some Begimsica. I didn't try ya painted yellow. And what to say? No can you fast. No, you see, no can you fast. And I know what I am with you or some faka yellow. I say, no fast. And then next I say, Fatal brat, no man, 1,000 to Sassari, okay.
I want to say, what touch my Timber Junction, Airbono take
but you know, in an enlightened society, you cannot operate like that. The problem is I'm going to be sharing and coupon and maybe some parts. I mean, now I did before everybody I am again. All the chairs are now a fan of her. Things don't work. So I grab us nearby here. Yanni, when you say some walking some right. Well, and
what TV so?
Oh, you see, we are not being active in this country. Maybe. And I'm going to mommy, who's in your mother, and call your mom. It shouldn't be so. Yeah, and this won't know Libana says, Nema and Koyi. And this woman, I said, Monica. So never been Koyi. And never been Koyi. You're giving 9 man and can I sawam, sir. You're so man was sawam. I said, my day come. Let me so the other that's not come on. No, I'm running, and like I said, it didn't so, Eddie, in some degree, the cock or damn cock.
Ah,
it's a very simple matter.
Nane, Mate, Yenianum Central Phobi, one so, when you who be a qua, Obenya Bay, na what ten ho and 10 kwa say
Ese nsantofo bi adai.
And nsantofo ni bi ka say asem the trial judge no the second judge no wonye ke say wo mia ne nsam.
Ese nsantofo bi adai.
Wa mo say emra no said the city a wo mahu ade no adansefo no wa na akọ ho na ade sika kwa man no na ase anye yeye adanse.
No, I mean they cannot interpret their own law. Omo kini ntima wa bi me emra what I say.
Omo kwa dey say no maami Agradaa no wa ye ayi a wo be di no ye be yi no be two kwa na Agradaa ye be yi no.
What's your bad?
Wa mo sin santwafo no say na Agradaa no enchi ye be yi no afiri mu kura.
No, say a concurrent. You took up my 15 years. 5.
5 years.
Yes, if it is concurrent, I am not. If it's concurrent, yeah, it's 5.
Nenye concurrent is where?
5. Huh?
Nenye concurrent is where?
I mean, the dunu. Sana mranti. A concurrent. I want yesterday. A concurrent. Ana sɛ wɔn yɛ mmara no kyerɛ.
Na ne yɛn nsɛntwerɛfo a yɛnim mmara yi sɛ biribi saa ba a yɛntwɛn nya judgment ni bia na sɛ ɛnde yɛte yɛn a yɛbɛtumi akɔmmɛnti on that.
Ɛnyɛ wɔn nsɛntwerɛ ni nka yɛn nyinaa koraa yɛ lɔyɛfoɔ koraa na wobɛnya a wonya judgment ni bia ansa na wɔyɛ ayɛ na ɛyɛ because wonya judgment ni bia ɛno ma wo enough information nka ndɛn bebree sɛ issue bi ba no more Offence for no more friend now more percent. To some of the crowd, issue no bar, we are no amongst no man yet to say. And tell me some random and Africa. There are some cases here. I do or more correspondence or coaching. Into a movie, you know, pen more money at all. Or my headline, no one else was supplemented. I'm going to say, sorry. In your moon, ya mean, Ni nyanya munti amen kasa. Because me no kasa we are seeing no be it.
Sure.
I have a lot of friends community of Bristol. What can we German? No be no US. Ni penny na we are seeing. So men na so many tickets am kwan na kasa wo okayfm. I'm speaking to the whole world. And the whole world is listening to me. Na kasa me kasa so to say lawyer ni mapin. Back home, FM station, no will be what Takradi. There's a FM station, what Takradi. And now, no captain, or more family, into an area or more best friend. A do a domain crew, a do a touching. So, all over the country. And in the Mokasa, I said we are very cautious. Master Mede Fumano, Mensa Mamaka, Men Casa Basa. Ese me kasa sa bakemba. Ndie na kasa bakemba na kasa.
Na ne. Mama wiade bi o ane boa yen kakra. Emikuta Criminal Offences Act 1960 Act 29 with amendments 554, 849 and 1034. Na section 131 defrauding by false pretense wachirem but or say that person commits a second-degree felony under subsection 1 and is liable to a term of imprisonment no less than 10 years and not more than 25 years, despite section 296 of the Criminal Offences Act, Procedure 1960 Act 30, section 35. Bueno, hana judge ni jina aswo.
Okay, not less than 10 years.
Wow.
And not more than saying
25.
Good. So you see that there can be link as there is as I flexible. Saying I mean take side. There's a possibility that the Agradaa lawyers will finally appeal.
Yeah,
there's a possibility that Agradaa lawyers will motion or notice for bail pending appeal
case. Yeah.
There is a possibility that judge will be to man bail, no, depending upon the contents of the judgment. If be a nice judgment, you know, what you know, punch. The judgment, you know, all the judgment, then that can't motion or notice for bail, no.
Bail, no.
No, a punch, say, PGA, paragraph, PGA, yeah. That possibility is there. There's also the possibility of obeko for bail, no. Judge, no, no, for bail, no, man. Or no, so, Adentia, Obeka say, judgment, no, damn, you're the above penal. Make a crowding, Tokrobia, the baby. Tokrobia, so Kotokro, the baby. Make a member of bail pending the determination of the substantive appeal. Then, possibility is also there. Obeti Rabbi saw a motion for bail pending appeal. Now, let's talk to the substantive. Agradaa Obeti Mako appeal no. Ebia Obeti Awene. The big gun. Agradaa Obeti Mako appeal no. Ebia is seeing one better so. Agradaa Obeti Mako appeal no. Ebia is seeing the Bible can home.
Hey!
Oh, yes.
And the judge, the same court judge was so lenient. You see, we should stick to lenity.
High court judge, you know, our court is like I said. Circuit court will apply law. Minimum
10 years.
Ebia, like I said, minimum 10. I don't know man of 5. There's some man of 10. This one man of 10. Never a concurrent. They just say 5 now I cannot become 10. So more behind an argument so Oko appeal Kwandia. A automatic say the big house.
The trial court now or for the lower court no. He aired or she aired. Sarah, you say 10 years now, man, 5 years.
Sir, it was the bigger cover or the bigger careful. So this is Ghana High Court.
Wow.
I can't call you, Judge, and the Kaoli and the man was here, you acquired that people. You won't inquire P. The sentence was enhanced, but the big some by him. But the big so it is not so simple, sir. Oh, Agradaa on the winter. Obenya bill pending appeal. And yes, simple, sir. Oh, Agradaa in 5 years, no, because of Oko appeal. It could well be that they would even enhance the years. You see that we are. It's no near to your phone, I'm not one. But you know, generally, I'm not comfortable with Yamasa Ecosom. Why? I don't know between Nakwan, excellent TV show, 18 cast of a way brand, 18 cast for Gal, and Maya Gali. Ah, it is all the best. I don't know, I am mine not to say, quiet jungle. If we do our country into a jungle, no, you have a police for 24-hour patrol. 24-hour this and 9 you I'm not working well. The country, the African system is in a mess. I mean, I'm not being prejudicial, but taking on one case.
I
thought it's a bra.
I am one year.
I was there.
Wasn't I one day night, eh?
I can't the brother the new year.
So
that is why even the Abrophone, they don't trust our institutions. But you have been out there for me here, will be one Ghana and in Nigeria, but they look back, no matter the Shinkan. What they look back, they don't trust our institutions. Of course, they are right.
Nana, Mamma, would you walk number one? Nancy, you have a buyer be, when your doctor, who call invest in Poda. Eddie, I doctor, your program was will be our Kubi. A brother say, you are pointing the board, and who's as I'm go by will be unquestioned.
Yes, they are appointing to National Health Insurance Authority Board. And you know, President, you know, when they started that crusade, you know, FIFA, started.
What they said, one in the camp now, or as well blackmailing no call you in your buy.
And now, oh yeah, and Urano, your giant man, Africa is a jungle. Make a monk Obiri Boahen say Africa is a jungle.
Oh, there be any jungle, sir. I heard
the yeah, I'll tell you, my fiasan. You're too harsh, my fiasan. Now, why should a country every afford any part or more every afford any part do UK, Holland, Germany, or Monco? UK, Scotland Yard here will do US here, or Monco. The woman any power Africa or Muba, Africa or Muba. They don't trust our institutions. Multinational agreement. All over Africa, multinationals, whether it is Barrick, whether it is Newmont, whether it is this, whether it is that. Almost the same says, Akasakasa Bar, they are the record court of arbitration in UK or Holland. Because they don't even trust our judicial system. They don't trust our judicial system. And it is true. It is true. Such a Ghana Ports and Harbour Authority. The poor for the President Mahama Tamba Kuna Omane, Sir French billionaire no enter in Sir Kwana also running to me portal. Opa ya wagana say opa so the kokot. Because you must go to UK first. So they don't trust our security, they don't trust our judiciary, they don't trust our institutions. You go to UK, companies have been about Gabon, companies have been about Ghana, whatever shop changing Africans, you're exceeding more, you're trading more, you're converting more. But African intellectuals now will lead and the women in UK now, and then US, woman paying for being now woman lead COVID, no France. They have attending investigations. That's what attend the UK and US. But Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, COVID fund in a buy, when I have to suffer. No, things are not working well. We don't have God-fearing characters in Africa. UK, US, people who handle COVID funds, investigations. Tell me a single African country that's an investigation about COVID funds. Come to the Maminti. Come be Siramin, Maminti. Yeah, they say National Thanksgiving Day. Sika be a man for a can woman chair. Sika. Now, let's be very honest. I'm a mechanic. We go all the taxing about man the preacher. But then you cannot tell me it's a taxing on one they try to take it to the room and buy it. Daddy. And the only woman bishop should be Ghana, ha, who bet Mamma not preside. Then be Ghana. Because the Ghanaian politician, Alitalia, no, and Emirates, and Portugal or the Babano. Take it to know, or the little told to say, bam, bam, no any objection. It's a better professor on the Canna Texan, this year, but I can't text him. That's a woman who bushes to be walk, Nana. But that's in the nature. Look, I am told, many Yamin Sirami. Yamin was Sirami, one of the Indian Yansan. What a way national time.
Nane, it doesn't open a Kimpaluta, you mean, Yami, Rame,
Why she also started. So, national Thanksgiving. A Christo for Makoyason. And Crabo for Sakoyason. But look as an intellectual, as a scholar, as a knowledgeable person to tell me Obiri Boahen. I'm a Roman. You cannot tell me that Christopher name in Crabo Fonquana or Ghana. That will be a hallmark of academic absurdity. Because look, and can I know a warrior program? And can I know? And can I know whether it is the Osu people or the Mingwa or the La or the Teshi or the Toma, the Tama people or the Gamashi people? Woman, and then the Ulamo plays a very major role. In fact, historically and by tradition, without the Ulomoniwa Gamashiniho, Ulomoniwa Osuniho, Ulomoniwa Nungwaniho, Ulomoniwa Teshiniho, Ulomoniwa Temeniho. Now, oh yes. Now, why you want Ulomono opportunity?
Baba Nane, can you cast a near war national linguist or Chamia Kufu?
Hey, Sir Christopher, mother, moon, Uncle Ponichel. So it is so sad. So you are doing this in Accra. You are doing that the woman and to what you buy and claim. Why have you been Osu? Now, Osu Ulomo, what man may I. And do you think you respect the guns? Do you think it's a sign of respect for the guns? Do you think it's a sign? Your Rastafarian religion. Yes, and you're Christo and you're but a lot of followers in Ghana. So, okay, I'm not traditional worship person. I am more the other 7 to 9. My year after 9, other religious groups, you know. So, you push African religion, no. Kishi wamuko kangulo menum. Kishi. So 7 and 7 to 9. Where we then now the Rastafarian, any Baha'i, any Buddhism, Shintoism, Confucianism, almost push you 1 hour. Then you come to the Christians.
Rastafarians and so.
I'm this here. For Rastafarians, who to me for a monk traditional Ulomo. So you put the Rastafarian, the Buddhism, the Baha'i, Shintoism, Confucianism, and so on. Also, almost 1 hour from preaching.
Okay.
So if you are the president, attend all these services. And American, we are something in view. My Rastafarians and Buddhism never have for me. My Christopher, that is a president who I can say, with due respect, sir, you welcome all religions. So are you people telling us about Rastafarian and your religion? You are saying, sir, we are Christian, Washington, Rastafarian and your religion. Are you saying, sir, Muslim, according to the and it's a new religion? Why is happening? Buddha is a religion. Go to Benin. Now, I don't know, Mama Ghana, I had the visa.
Mate nana na mamira asamba koso anso se hia me pa National Cathedral mpania ba mane see de beye a place for culture, national culture na afi ye na interestingly wouldn't say me adwuma eche as cultural officer of the Ghana National Cultural Center enti meti enu mani age eto say
o the National Cathedral
ani wa mu de beye Center for National Culture. And I Mr. Gramaye, former cultural officer at Ghana National Culture Center. No,
you see, a lot of you are making a mistake. Me, for instance, if I raise questions about the National Cathedral, I'll raise the same questions about the National Culture Center. You have been argument to the set. Me teach you, me argument to the set. Society and unit to be said. As I said, Abano and China home free Sanya money. Sanya mano, what the man ankra a bear profit making venture. Now obey me. That is my argument. My argument is not that I don't know what's the cathedral. My argument is that my banning taxpayers' money. So I have my argument to continue. In fact, taxpayers' money, MSC, at the same, museum now more coming. And the same argument holds for the National Theatre. Say, you country, you brepa, you serious, you want to move ahead. The National Theatre, but now you're private, you're privatizing National Theatre. And think Canipano or the Baluta Badi Sik, no, or the Sakodiaba, no, the Satawaliaba. What was Nipano are private in obeying Kankasa, and people will enjoy, and now buying another bed, crack or crack National Cathedral, National Theatre. That's a very argument. Says, we are seeing to the extent that I look to Kuranam Sokura private. A Ganaya Yakokra private, University Ayakon private, College Ayakon private. That is my argument. Me, Obiri Boahen, more being Nimano, inconsidered. And that argument, then American during the MPP times, in fact, a tax MKC cathedral. I will still go on with that argument, sir. In fact, taxpayers' money in Kosi Museum. Look, I am told that when you go to Israel, I'm on for Israel, because Nyama Bebrea, yes, Abraham Peter, women. Well, my president come. And most of these centers are owned by companies from Ireland. Do you know that the Biaoka John the Baptist, is owned by an Irish company? It's owned by an Irish company.
Yes. And a Baconso Awo, one tomb for the Bendiabeno, and also a for the Argentina for the.
So that the African intellectual, African politician, opposite Ria, Upper Cronwa Buntin, all our Banabayan Cathedral. But oh, I audited, Sikabian say, what's it? This is the so Sikabi Bamo, Sikabi Mayo, Memfare. One of my friends, but you don't use taxpayers' money to do this venture. Oh, a private individual can do it.
$8 million dollars a pool.
Okay.
$8 million dollars a pool.
Oh, I want to be cry. We need to be fair. Things are not going on well in Africa because our leaders, a good number of them, have disappointed us. And I mean, Nigeria needs to not break or Musia or Brazil. Now, Shapan and Yama amount for a children will be accepted. Not yet to Africa with all the resources, Ghana, Nigeria, and with DR Congo, with all the resources. And I'm a Afghanistan for or more Iran so Munko. So more crash or more dressing or more bus or many woman dressing come on, but look at refugees in Africa. From Namdam and Kokra and Africa, because my heart aches. So when are we going to get reliable and good leaders who move us to the promised land? And for the Mahama also the museum, we are looking for private investor. Now the more powerful Mahama Wakasa. Thanksgiving Sikadia. One man crying, Ulomofonama, one man Rastafarian Sama, one man traditional African religion, Bahayama, Buddhism, Mudia Martin and Christopher, and Krabufo. And therefore, a country like Ghana, I am national Thanksgiving, dear Munsa, Yakosuna, Yasin, Thanksgiving, you're dead. Or yes, they say, oh, we're not doing your day. You are not respecting others' religious beliefs. You need to respect others' religious beliefs. Please stop it. It is not only Christians and Muslims who are inhabiting this country, Ghana. You must respect everybody. Respect the Christian, respect the Muslim, respect the Baha'i, respect the Rastafarian, respect the Africans, Rastafarian, respect Africania. Respect everybody's religious belief.
Okay, Nana, where you, my men was saying, I'm going to maybe some ra. What are ma?
What are ma? I go for the Aquabia or catch a chance to say no. What are ma?
You was it there?
Oh, yeah,
oh, Cassidy.
I say, Secretary, won't say
I say to say, Bam.
Yes, go for money,
Banane. Say, a dear na, say, Master near Sia, Santa Fonia, sorry, sir.
No, you see, look, I, Obiri Boahen, speaking for myself as an individual. I will not begrudge them. I will not attack them. That is very honest. With my personal experience. Look, my partner went to me, and Obiri Boahen, so me kwa nanka say, eswatini, ken no buy him, or woman in San Francisco. And then you can say, sir, what's the San Francisco? Now, San Francisco, by Asante tradition and culture. What do you find San Francisco few years ago? I'm from Asante, this is a God song. But I would hear. Would hear. Hello?
Yeah, Nana, meet you, pa.
I'm a boss, so no. I was young, you know, pet. Brahman, you come in your medicine, or mostly I see, I will born. And then Nana Buadi, Abusia. Nana Buadi, I got to the Corona Bank and US now. Your friend Buadi Kuruma.
Ah, Buadi.
Then Kwan between the ghost walking. Then Kwan between Kabe. Since 17, another let's make it since 1720 or so. Then Kwan between Kabe. Evidence of full bread at that.
Yeah.
And I made church anyway. Now there's a blogger, a lady blogger, and the other one. Hey, I'm on volunteer. Everyone go has been anyone say. Go has been anyone say. We have any working. Extra in the world. Look at other extra. When you and I need to know, I saw you done so yet. See, I can you. Now, as I said, for I got to know about some and you want more day. My children sense of food by the by. My children sense of food by the bar. And you have free bono. And you will send it for something. But many continents are back sending me. Bokabi and the mayor court now on the platform, which is heavily patronized by a lot of the Bono people. And now, no, all ceremony. Everyone else in anyone see. Now, when you do that, you get that something influenced. Because we are talking now, we're explaining what more culture and what more tradition. What more paying for the brain, Nkorani, Nipa the brain, the seminal can could I win. Now, sir, who could the matter more? Me, let me know that something to get heavily influenced. And therefore, what's a man over? And therefore, now it is going to take all over. So sometimes we do respect, and yes, man, you have customer support. Then yes, I mean, a personal experience. The personal experience.
Martin, Nana.
I'm not saying you.
Nana, man, back up and the infant community, what Alma.
That's right. Sinani, or therefore, Boanico Quaba, Sinani, and I'm a coha coachian. Now, if you want to go to a platform, Obiri Boahen. I got testing my hand. Or the never comment here. Obiri Boahen, one down. Or the never comment here. Please, when you do that, that sentence will get heavily influenced.
Nana, and that can be necessary and the phone. We are social media, say, could you say, one more chair, one more bobre.
Yes, because One packet.
Emu abuafo.
Some na question him ho na ko ka so Obiri Boahen ba ha die. Obiri Boahen the name call Mansia. What say asante form. All seven abusu. And therefore we should be expected as long as the matter I am telling them that sentence will not relax because they also know that the whole reaction in also something more Obiri Boahen. And therefore, if you are not here Obiri Boahen, and especially those who have been attacking me, some are said, Sinamfo from Makom. Now on a bonfire platform, this one, Akwana Sinamfo from Makom, the football, the football, the Pinadua. Why do you insult me?
Nane, says a grand Catohin is what I can say, one also no, with Rasante. Catohin was with Rasantio, Tongonia Bunufo.
Minkabi, that I will make the club, my enemy cocaine. No, I mean, Kabi. Mean Kabi, I mean, I mean, I move it. I mean, I thought the new corona is the Niayam. I thought the new corona, no more Niayam. Now, okay, you need to man, and okay, said, now you call Bian Quanta, him, Dotty. But I thought the flag in the basin, no Bian Quanta. But when you say, it wasn't Ghana flag. It wasn't Ghana flag. It was a Ashanti flag around 4:30 to 5. All people are influencing them. Of course, I'm not also comfortable. I mean, I can't be in comfort. Man can't for being yet. I must be very honest. The ability to see a Bonofone in California and I'm watching many and yet, you don't need to insult. But the truth of the matter, sir. Asante, no, it crosses up to Oti region and then to other parts.
Okay, Nana, I know I say, and come over here. You said the BI because ready.
You say to say
bam. Nana, I'm out here, you. And you would any be say, could you say, Baby, any, that's Nana Obiri Boahen, I'm Nana,
okayfm 101.7.